Oh shit, come.
Hey guys.
What's going on?
The string, Calvin.
No, we love the string.
We're gonna use it.
But why?
It's just let the string lie, Rick.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron. I didn't even. I thought you were getting by. I didn't know you were struggling so hard.
And I was getting by.
Yeah. Sorry.
How y'all?
So how was everybody's week?
How's it going?
Hopefully it was a good one.
Well, no, Calvin, it wasn't.
Was it not?
No, it was okay.
I was in a lot of pain
okay.
this week.
You were in a lot of pain.
Yeah. Tell us about
Rick
it.
was walking around like an orc from Lord of the Rings.
Now I'm walking like Vince McMahon.
My lord.
He's walking like
What
the
does
guy at
the
the
eye
mall.
command?
Yeah.
Dude, I love Lord of the Rings.
Me too.
I could quote all of Lord of the Rings.
We have work to do. Yeah. I love it.
It's good stuff.
It is good stuff, Rick.
I saw it once.
Would you like us to continue?
So, I guess. All right.
Yes.
Let's talk about this week and then go into other stuff like we do every week.
Yeah.
Well, this week, Mid-Ohio Valley, where we're from, had a crazy windstorm, and it was terrible for me. I had a very small tree almost fall into my house,
That sounds terrible, Eric.
and I had another tree actually fall down, and
But
another
it was,
tree
was
that
it
was
anywhere
dead.
near your house?
Well, it was going to hit my house, but luckily another tree's limb was like there to save it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I was able,
Excellent.
so I called a tree service. They took it down, no problem. Had to spend a little money to get some trees taken out, but man, it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been.
a lot worse.
How worse could it have been?
I have no idea. It could have hit my house.
Couldn't it have?
Yeah.
Rick,
How-
I'm sending you some pictures, by the way.
Oh,
How
okay.
much damage do you think?
Nudes or
Yes, they are very. There's a lot of wood in them.
Wood.
So I just got back here because I was busy because I had to go to the bank to take care of some stuff.
Yep.
Related to these pictures I just sent you, Rick.
Okay.
remember
Yeah.
all
the
that
windstorm
Let's get 'em.
affected
Remember-
my yard
yeah.
too quite a lot.
Oh yeah, what happened to your yard, Calvin?
There was so many twigs and stuff in my
Yeah, a
yard.
lot.
That's
Were
awful.
there?
I went
Twigs,
out.
that's awful.
I went out one night and I cleaned out my whole yard, and there was probably like 12 like good like thumb size thick twigs, like sticks.
You know,
like 10 feet long.
A couple
some of
weeks
them.
ago, Shane was telling me that Aaron, like behind my back, was saying like, "Man, he fucking deserves this collection to be destroyed." And the terrible thing that happened to his house. I'm like, he'll get his.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, sounds like something I would say. Terrible things to Eric.
Jesus. All right. Well,
Well, I had a windstorm as well
Yes.
because we live in the same area.
separate windstorm.
Separate places.
Well, you live in Lowell, but yeah,
No.
So it's much worse there.
So I had a tree
that is
that
fine.
fell. Me and Melanie were in the middle of a raid.
Oh, goodness. You have a cool house, man.
Yeah, he does
You
have
have a cool ass house. I don't appreciate how cool your house is.
Yeah.
there's Melanie.
Yeah, Melanie's right over there.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that tree was like 80 feet tall,
Yeah.
long at that point. Not tall anymore.
Yeah.
But no, like we were sitting and playing WoW, and then all of a sudden, like there was a sound and and a rumble, and, and the house was kind of shaking. And Melanie's like, "Was that a tree or thunder?" And I'm
Or
like,
Eric.
I'm like,
Thunder.
I don't know.
Lightning
So
in the
she got up in the middle of this boss raid, and I didn't. I just kept playing.
Jeez, Aaron.
I waited.
Whatever's done is done.
Yeah, I was like, there's nothing I can do right now. So she ran upstairs, making sure the kids were alive and stuff, and you know,
There's nothing I
Yeah.
can do right now.
doing that kind of stuff. And
I
then
made sure my tune
once
was okay.
once I died, I ran over, and like this tree had fallen,
Oh man.
and it just nicked the top of the roof of the deck.
Yeah.
And just missed the corner of the house, but destroyed our deck. We have a wraparound deck that goes all the way around our house and stuff.
Yeah.
But like this tree was huge, and
that sucks.
yeah.
Man.
Destroyed that grill too.
There's one of the pictures too. It went all the way. It would have been where I just got a table for our dining room because our table had been terrible. So I didn't park my truck where I normally park it, which is right next to the swing set. And I have a picture of what the swing set looks like now in one of these. There it is. There's the swing set.
Oh, that's
So it landed
sad.
right on the swing set.
Yeah, like my truck would have been like real close to there, and it may have actually finished off my windshield because it's already got
Finish it off.
it's already got a
It's already
crack
got
through the whole windshield already.
Yeah.
So like it destroyed that swing set and destroyed part of our deck. There's the spot where the hot tub. We never had a hot tub, but the old owners, they made this area for a hot tub. It was like an all
picketed
closed
in.
in low area for a hot tub. It was reinforced, which I mean it was reinforced pretty well. The boards underneath that were holding the floor, the boards that were like the bracers that were holding the actual floor part, they didn't move.
Yeah.
Like there's one piece of wood that stayed attached to those, and the other pieces of wood fell down around them. Like it was crazy.
So just sheared whatever was holding the stringers on.
Yeah, so it cracked through that, destroyed the one side and everything, and then we contacted insurance and everything, had the tree removed, but I had to go and open a special account, and that's where I just got back from there, so I was a little late, but to hopefully get the insurance money so we can hopefully get it fixed and taken care of and everything. So
Stormy Boy says that sucks. Glad you're all okay. Someone else mentioned that is a Russian star that you have on your house.
I don't. It's been there since we moved in.
No, man, he just really likes Winter Soldier.
I don't really know what it is.
They've never taken it down. It's probably just like an ornament.
It was just there on the chimney or whatever, and we just never messed with it or anything. So, but
those are pretty common around this area too.
It was funny. Like after
colors.
After I died on WoW and went out and saw what had happened, I was like, I better look around and make sure there's because it's really close where the hot tub was. I was like, okay, is there any water that was running that way for the hot tub for any reason? I was like, Melanie's like, was there propane that was running over there? The propane was like another foot to the right from where the tree, like there was one that comes up and goes into the house. So it just missed that. It missed the electric by just a smidge. It like hit the outlet that was there, but it didn't like rip anything apart really.
It knocked it off the wall.
The outlet was like hanging off, where it had been. So, but I ran back before I checked things. I was like, be right back, tree hit house. I just typed that in chat, and then we came back, and everyone just kind of waiting, like, I'm like, all right, guys, we're back. Like, everything okay? I was like, yeah, tree hit that. It just barely missed the house, destroyed our deck. Like, so that was one of my events. But I built a table. Do I have a picture of the table?
And your parents are happy because now they can get that firewood.
Well, it's pine, and they have the indoor thing, so you don't want to do pine.
You don't want to do pine indoors.
Don't want to do pine.
I didn't see that.
Too much sap.
Man, I made a new table. It was really nice. I don't know where it is. But
no, I mean,
didn't you put it in your house?
I heard one of my trees fall and like crash. I went outside. I'm like, oh, okay, just one of the really far trees. Fine. And then I heard a and I went outside and a tree was like pointing towards me.
Yeah.
But it had, like a top branch of another tree it was resting against.
And
I'm like, that'll probably be okay for a few days.
it's on the table. But
I had it all taken out.
Another thing I did is, that's just more damage on that one.
Oh,
but the last picture I sent you is I made lamb for the first time at home and my risotto.
Oh, nice.
And I thought it turned out.
Is that a little part of the table that you
Risotto
built?
looks like you put cheese in it.
No, that's the crappy table.
Oh.
Well, that one it's actually it was a creamy Parmesan garlic risotto.
Okay.
Nice.
What do you use for the cream?
Looks good.
I mean, some of it was. Let's see, what all was in it? There was cheese. There was the broth. There was. I'm trying to think what other liquidy things were in it. I don't know.
I like a good cream
Like
cheese
maybe
sometimes with butter.
Did you just use cheese?
There was
or
butter
did
in
you
it.
use, like,
There was butter
milk
and
butter?
cheese, and there's no milk in it, no. But there's already the broth, so a lot of the risotto thing is like slowly adding in this hot broth to let everything absorb it. So most of the creaminess was through the butter and the cheese.
It'd be great if you could
Nice.
teach us how to make that lamb. It looks good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Totally.
I really liked
yeah.
it. Thought it was. Melanie wasn't a big fan of it, but I liked it.
Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah.
I would have eaten it.
Yeah, but now we have a table that's awesome. It fits 6 people, and it can expand to fit 2 more chairs and stuff like that. It kind of fits in
And a
our
kitchen table?
It kind of fits in our kitchen area.
Yeah.
But not when it expands. It doesn't really fit, but it kind of does now. So,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
but no. So that was kind of my week, I guess,
Yeah.
of events.
The biggest thing that happened.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's much less or so for me, but kind of similar. I just didn't get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like there were so many because there's one really big dead tree in my yard, and it's like every branch on it fell. So I had like a layer like this deep of just sticks on my yard. I couldn't even see the grass.
Jeez.
So much. I was like, when I went to the tree service, I'm like, you gotta take this away? And they're like, yeah, it's extra. I'm like, I don't care.
I just want my yard.
I just don't want to have to do this. It's gonna take me like 10 hours to pick up sticks.
Let it rot.
I could just do that and mulch it.
That's what you need. You need like a rotavator or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Mulch it up.
Yeah, the thing I hate is like we had to go open that account to be able to get our insurance money. So like half my time sitting there was just laid back. All right, well I told us you probably should do this account, and if once you guys love us, you're gonna want to transfer all your stuff here anyway. And going through all this stuff that I didn't care about. Like if you want your money, you just go to our ATM. It costs you $2.50 to get it out. I'm like, but
Yeah.
I don't think it costs me anything to get out of people's. Like, what do I want your bank?
Yeah.
Like as long as you have this much money in it. Otherwise, your $12 fee every month. I'm like, what? I gotta pay you money to keep my money?
It's crazy.
I just keep it in my yard.
Yeah, right?
So
Only occasion does it open it up.
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah.
open up on its own.
So I just like it seems crazy. I'm
Yeah.
happy with who I have.
Me
They go,
too.
yeah, but you have an app. You can do this and this. I'm like, I don't care.
People's
has an app.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
need
they
your,
do.
I don't need your app.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
It's really
and
great.
Settlers
Yeah.
even has an app now.
Bank
Yeah.
loyalty.
My bank has
my
an app.
father went to that bank. My grandfather went to that
Yeah,
bank.
the only thing that they have that I don't know if people's has is it will notify me of every transaction or whatever I want to set up, which I'm like, I don't know if people's has that, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I need it, but I don't know.
I mean, you should be able to. I think
No,
so.
my-
I just have most of the notifications turned off.
My dad was telling me a story about someone that I was at Chase. This old farmer. He's a really old farmer. He was widower and stuff like that. But he had gotten a lot of money in his age,
Yeah.
And he had it all at Chase. And he got mad about something. Chase screwed him over. So he's like, "All right, well, give me all my money." They're like, "What?" They're like, "I'm closing my account. Give me all of my money." And made him. He made him like.
Cash it
Put
out.
it
Cash
in
it
a
out.
bag.
He
Yeah.
walked across the street, Putnam Street, went to People's Bank, put it.
What if
in
there's
the
like a windstorm moment?
That's great.
There's this old farmer with overalls,
he threw like a
and
tomahawk at it.
they're like judging him and shit. And he's like, "Give me all my money." It's like $1 million,
Yeah.
2 or 3. It's funny.
I would love to be able to I want all my money in a bag right now. I'm going across the street.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they don't have enough money to do that to everybody. you know?
No.
And they had he waited for them to do it too. They had to scramble for it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Were they scrambling?
They're scrambling.
Like running the crisscrossing each other?
Man.
Okay. Well, Aaron, that sucks, but I'm glad you're kind of getting it taken care of.
Yeah, hopefully. Now
Glad
we're
it wasn't
debating.
the house itself.
Yeah.
That's definitely good.
Yeah, it could have hit. Because, it would. The kids all sleep upstairs. We sleep on the first floor. So
Sure.
if it hit anything, it would have been the kids first.
Yeah,
So I'd have been
like
okay.
a protective shield.
But no, so luckily, it was okay. Mel was like, "Oh my God, what if another tree falls and hits the kids?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, the way that it's an A-frame,
Yeah.
like the kids where they sleep, there's also an extra
Yeah.
layer on the outside because we don't actually use all of that, so it would have to go through kind of 2 layers."
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Even if
So-
it had to be a pretty big tree to go through,
Yeah.
well-built
Yeah,
roof.
I think the guys that came and cut it and got rid of it was like, "Man, good thing it wasn't further over to cut this house like butter."
Oh,
And Mel was like, "Oh my God, oh no!" So he's freaking out. You gotta get rid of this.
Well-
other. I think he was doing it because there's another tree we're worried about, and
Yeah.
I think he was wanting to cut down that tree. He's like, "Well, we'll charge you this much to do that one." And
Yeah.
I think they already overcharged us to get rid of this tree. in
was
this
the
house.
tree that fell, was it dead? Or did it just fall?
I mean, the upper area was still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lower, but I think those trees, I think me and Melanie were talking about, a lot of them seem to sacrifice the lower half to prosper
Yeah.
on the top,
Capitalism.
Well, you kind of
Yeah.
live in a little bit of a valley, even though you're on a hill, you're on the one side of the hill, so it tries to grow up and get all that
Yeah.
good stuff up there.
The good stuff.
Yeah, all
Um,
that sunshine and fresh wind.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. That's better than the guy that we saw last week. It is. Moo, yeah. You mooed.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, hopefully we get it all fixed. We got to pay the people that did the tree, and then we've got to pay to fix that. So we're in debates of we got to find a
Yeah.
contractor. Can we do it ourselves? What? So we'll have to, that'd be my next few, I don't know, weeks, month, however long. I mean,
Yeah.
you would know better than I of getting
Yeah.
contractors to work on insurance
When
stuff.
when I did it, it was a contractor that only did restoration. He only works with insurance. So it's about just getting it to where it was. He doesn't screw you though, because he will
Right.
only do what insurance approves. But that's the way he gets paid. So I was like, that's pretty good. But it got to the point where it was, and where it was not great, because that's what happened in the first place. Yeah. So then it happened again later. But now
Yeah.
I have all right, I'll spend some money. And,
Well, the old owners that built this deck, they cut a lot of corners when doing stuff. So I was like,
Yeah.
maybe we can get some contractors to come in and do it properly, maybe to be in a better state than what it was.
it's a bomb ass deck too. It wraps
I
all
love
around.
I love it wrapping all the way
Yeah,
around.
it's
But
really
some
cool.
of the wood is it's peeling up and stuff, and the gaps aren't right. There's one spot where we put duct tape over for not stepping on it
Yeah.
because the wood doesn't match together right. They have too much of a gap, and they angle screwed it into this beam here. So it only comes to here. Here's the beam and here's the wood, and they just angle screwed it into here,
Yeah.
and there's a gap here above that beam. It's why the hell did you? Now if you step on it, it kind of squishes in. And I'm afraid it's gonna break.
Yeah.
I'm we need to we need to fix all of it at
Let
some
it out,
point.
Calvin. Damn.
Yeah.
The guy that I had come look out my trees, there's also this awesome vine that I have growing up by my kitchen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've always really liked it, but the guy's like, you should take that down. I'm like, yeah. He's like, that'll just eat away your wood here in the next couple of years. I'm like, he's like, I can do that for you. I'm like, cheap? He's like, no. I'm like, wow, we
You can't cut a vine down?
Huh? No, you have to I don't know what kind. I can't remember what he called it, but you have to get on a ladder and do it right so you don't break things off because it's really stuck in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
Wait, you have a vine on your house?
Yeah, but it's like an entire wall.
It's like ivy.
Yeah, it's like ivy.
Oh wait,
but-
on the kitchen side?
On the kitchen
yeah,
side.
I remember seeing your windows. Like
Yeah.
when you look out
Yeah.
you have it on your
yeah,
windows.
I
coming
really
up.
like it, but it's not good for the integrity of the house.
It'll.
Would you
know,
need- you
it'll
need like
start to
a-
eat the mortar too.
You need like a fence thing there that it climbs up that
Yeah.
fence instead of climbing up
That'd be cool.
the house.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So I have that being taken off. And
trellis.
at one point, I just need to either buy one or have somebody with like a high pressure washers come to my house, spray it down.
Just cut it off with
Just
water.
dirty.
Just catch it on fire.
That's
That's
Pokemon
not-
at its
I could do
best.
that.
Have that can come out.
If you cut the bottom, it should rot and die, right?
No, because the little sucker cup thingies that it attaches to things, it draws nutrients out of
from
that
that.
too, so it
Fuck.
can continue to grow if you don't get all those off.
Just go with a little knife, just cut each one of those little fuckers off.
Make it slow.
One a day. In 7 years, it'll be done.
Torturous.
Let's keep growing. I have kind of cool, kind of interesting news. So, my SUV has been like basically just rumbling like a son of a bitch every time I drive it. Not when I'm still though. So I know I need new tires, and from what I understood, I need to get an alignment. And they told me also that I need to get, I think, rotator arms I need to get 2 of them for the front of my car.
What's a rotator arm, Calvin?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, whenever
Shane.
you said that, I was like, oh, what the fuck that is?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure it exists. I don't because they can make shit up. I believe them.
Is it like a control arm or?
I think yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, anyways, when I took it, what I was going to do is what I did last time. Is I just ordered the parts online and my uncle put them in. So this time I went to Mahone's actually to get new tires because I know I can get them cheap there and they're good guys. I know some of them. So I told them like, hey, I need an alignment, but they told me I need a new
Something.
Control arm.
control arms, rotator arms. I thought it said rotator.
Rotator, sorry. That's what you said.
Okay.
Calvin said.
Rotator cuff.
Rotor.
But anyway,
Rotor.
That's brake parts.
The rotator arm is probably the ignition system sitting beside that. Okay.
The rotor arm.
Okay. Anyways, so they this morning told me, hey, you know what? We have some time. Some guy canceled just to make sure while we take a look at your car for you.
Sure. This was the dealership?
Yeah. No, this is Mahone's. Like it's a family-owned business, like small town
I
kind
love
of place.
going to Mahone's.
Yeah.
I bought all my
You
tires
take it to
there.
did you take it to the dealership first?
I took the dealership first, yeah, because they have a, and I know they normally do a good job. They have a bunch of people looking at this. I used to work at a subsidiary of that place. Okay, well, anyways, they came out half an hour later, and the guy, our buddy we grew up with, his dad was like, Shane,
Rotor.
I don't think there's anything wrong with those at all. I said, really? So they're going to charge me $800 for nothing. He said, I looked at them. They were solid. They're not going to break. And actually, they're nice and tight. He was telling me all this stuff. Like, there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
I said, nothing. So
one mechanic says that you absolutely don't need anything done with that. The other one says you got to pay $800 to fix this.
There's a thing I don't know enough.
they could
about,
tell me the fidget fagil's fucked up, and I'll go, all right.
Yeah, I know.
$1,000. I need a new
The
fidget
phalange.
I need a
Yeah,
new fidget
exactly.
fagil.
I don't know enough about cars to know if they're like screwing me over on number 1, the price of what is wrong. Number 2, making some shit up that's not wrong. You know? How do
Well-
I know when the flagel's broken?
Well, they charged me like $200
one,
more
that's not a thing.
for the part than I found online, and they were charging me like a lot more for the labor. Like my uncle, we ordered them online. It was cheaper, and he did the labor for free. Sometimes I get like $50 or something.
Yeah,
you know?
but they're
was
probably
always-
using like genuine like Chevy parts and stuff like that,
That was-
too.
There
which
is that, too,
Name
yeah.
brand parts are always going to be more.
That was always
Yeah.
the handy thing about having my dad, who's a mechanic. As he'd always like inspect cars before we bought them, and take off a couple $1,000s. Like, oh, these addressed, and they'd be like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But anytime I'd have a problem, it's like, oh, take it to dad. He's like, oh, yeah, bring it in, But like later in life now, it's like, he doesn't get around the best, and it's hard for him to get on his knees, and but he was still like, yeah, come, I'll take a look at it, But so I had to wrestle with like, do I take it to a mechanic and not bother him? And because I know that he'll break himself to help.
Yeah.
Break himself.
But will he be upset that you took it to the mechanic and you didn't come to him?
I don't think he would. I think he'd actually appreciate. Take care of it yourself. He like stubbornly is nice and would help.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays my dad wants
Yeah.
me to need him.
Sure.
Thank God my dad is a mechanic and 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He is so
Doesn't he have
I
rough
forgot
elbows,
about
though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
elbows.
He's
are
full.
bad.
How old is he?
Yeah.
He's like 45.
Okay, because he's 40 and you're 30. I'm like,
Well, he's my stepdad.
Yeah, I know, but like,
But yeah. No, he's all fucked up from being a mechanic. Like his knees and his elbows.
Knees and elbows and stuff. Yeah.
Are all fucked up.
Working over your head on a lift or something like that
Yeah.
really works on your elbows.
My in-law, my father-in-law, he does a lot of car work and stuff, and he usually seems to know what he's doing and gets things fixed and everything too. But they also will buy vehicles that they know have something wrong with them because they can get them for cheap to fix them.
Yeah.
But then I feel like half the time they have cars that kind of don't work very well.
Sure.
Yeah.
So like whenever we were talking with Melanie about maybe like we should get another car, like trade this in, get something new, like go to like a dealership and get something like newer,
Brand new.
that has a dealership warranty on it, rather than like, well, look at this guy's selling his car, let's buy that.
I think Blind Wave needs to put a for sale sign on that car that's parked in the back.
Yeah, I think
agree.
so too.
Yeah.
It's just been sitting there for like, I don't know, a couple months. It's in the way. Half the time I can't park because that Gordon food truck pulls up and blocks the one spot, and then that car's in the second spot, and then
Fuck
Rick
that
parked
guy.
in the third spot.
Sometimes
He's
you
the
got the
problem.
beer truck there.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's Shane's car, by the way.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
No, there's something you need to catch on fire that my car gets fucked up too. The Hollywood homicide with Harrison Ford and Josh Hartnett. Like, he wants
He
to
just
get,
lets it get stolen.
but then it was really just a repo people trying to get it because he's behind on payments and he's kicking them. Yeah, dude, I love Hollywood homicide.
No, my dad, he had to learn how to do that stuff because we've always had tractors and stuff. There's never anything on a farm is never 100% working.
Yeah.
It's always something's broken. You got to fix it.
You always got to spend 3 hours in the morning getting it working so you can do whatever you need to do.
I spent a lot of time when I was young working on engines, but that means I was really good at getting wrenches.
Yeah.
And really good at
Yeah.
holding a flashlight.
Yeah.
I'm not a car guy. The best thing I can do is I can change my own oil.
You
But
were the nurse in
Sometimes
the
I don't do that if
surgery.
I don't have a pan.
Yeah.
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 I like Scott from Scotland said, Shane, your upper inner hub joint point is fucked. You need a new one. I can do it for $5,000.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah. So my dad, he's okay at cars. He doesn't like the new ones with the computer systems. He doesn't like them.
Oh, yeah. All the electronics and stuff.
Like,
it takes so long to track
he's
that
good at
stuff
old
down.
cars and old trucks. My uncle, his brother, he can do it all. But I mean, I prefer not to ever go to him.
I've been working on some stuff more. I've been trying to look up stuff or like learn from like Melanie's dad or my dad or whatever. It's to like I've been trying to work on the show truck and then it got really cold and I said, fuck
Yeah.
that, I'll do it later.
Well, problem now is like with anything new, it's all computer controlled too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my dad's like teaching himself that stuff just so he can do new things. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I understand the fuses and that kind of stuff, so I go through and replace fuses and at least the little things.
Yeah.
I can try to go through and keep the little stuff fixed and working.
Yeah.
But even like new farm equipment, it's all computer controlled. Like
Shoot,
it's
half of
so
them have,
so
like-
controlled that like when there's a problem and you have to like go in and reset something on the the computer of the actual tractor, but you don't have permissions. You have to send it to. You have to have a dealership either come out and fix it, or you have to take it there.
Yeah.
And that's been the antithesis of what farmers do for 100 years. They take
Yeah.
care of them themselves.
Hundreds.
So now this is real. There's a movement of farmer hackers that have hacked in
I
to their
love this.
tractors,
I
and
love this
they're opening up like new things. They're creating their own
They're
software.
jailbreaking them.
Yeah, like they're voiding their warranty, but they're like
they're saving
hacking
so
into
much
stuff.
money.
There's a
Well,
current
what
thing
are
about
they-
propriety and all that.
What
stuff.
are they changing in it so that they can?
Well, I mean, like
Farmer hackers.
yeah.
They're lifting the speed limits.
No, not exactly.
I don't
It's
think
just
they're
like,
putting NOS in
speed
there.
governors and stuff like that.
It's
No.
just like
Like how like a what is it? If you jailbreak an iPhone or whatever and you download
It's-
things
it's
that you're
actually
not allowed to download or whatever.
It's
but-
exactly
man, I
like
still
it
have time.
because they're trying to change legislation to allow farmers to be able to fix their own equipment. And Apple actually sent somebody to that because it's so similar to the iPhone thing.
Yeah.
Like trying to go against it, I
The
think-
right to repair.
Yeah, the right to repair.
Yeah.
Which I mean, farmers do not have it. Like it costs $20,000 just to get one of these tractors to a dealership and back.
Yeah.
Getting it on, like some of this, like a combine or something. The equipment's too big to put on a road.
Yeah,
you
have
can't
to-
just
you have
drive
to
down
actually
the
it
road.
rent
costs
like
so much money.
a truck and a chase team and
Yeah.
stuff like that because it's
So-
an oversized load.
There's a great video. I think it's Vice maybe that did it. I can't remember exactly, but you can find it on YouTube. Watch it on your own. But it's a great video of like these guys that have taught themselves how to hack.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Nice.
Love it so much, like these country boys.
I was
Yeah.
always trying to pay. I was always trying to pay Rick to do it when we were younger.
Yeah.
Like Rick, I need this. Off this versus a computer.
Yeah.
How much money do you need? He's like, I don't know, Shane.
Sir Tony gave 50 bits asking what was our first car. Mine was a Ford Taurus.
Mine was a Ford F-150.
Mine was a 97 Cutlass Oldsmobile.
Mine was a 94 red GMC Jimmy.
Mine was a red 94 Ford. Yeah.
Mine was silver.
The first thing I drove was a Caprice, like
The
an old
Silver
cop
Beast.
car.
Yeah.
And then the first thing I bought myself was a Chevy Cavalier,
Nice. What color was it?
red.
Ah.
I remember we had gotten it. There was a the end of the toll bridge in Belpre, right? It was like at the base of that.
Yeah.
We bought it from a dealership there. It was pre-owned. I don't know. We got it for, I don't remember exactly how much. It was cheap. I want
Yeah.
to say like $1,500 to $3,000, somewhere in that range. And I remember like I had it for a little while and took it to a car wash. You know, the one the drive-through. Well, I'm not gonna do it by hand. I drove it through.
Sure.
And I remember being in there with maybe my dad or my mom or something like that. And I remember watching it wash and everything. And then there's like this pink reddish tint coming down, like
no.
the windshield.
Oxidization.
And I was like,
and
what's
stuff.
that? And the only thing I remember is like the top had like these sections that were like a pinker color. And then the rest was like red on the sides and stuff, but it was like the top like washed away paint.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like, I don't know if they went to repaint it and they didn't paint it well. I don't know what happened, but like I just remember like the top looked different.
Yeah.
But you never saw it, but it looked different.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
they did the cheap, easy way on top just to save money. But then when I took it through there, it all washed it away.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my
don't
truck
know.
my whole truck was like that because it had been used as like a shop truck in plants, moving tools and stuff around and toolboxes. And just from the chemicals and stuff that it would drive through, you know, not like super dangerous or anything like that, but just 10, 15 years of doing that, it took all the clear coat and oxidized the paint to where, like, if you brushed by it, your clothes would turn like a pinkish color from taking it off.
yeah, I
You know, you take like wax or something like that and shine it up, and it'd look beautiful, look brand new, but you know, just the top coat of paint was gone and it was oxidizing so bad. So it could be the same thing.
maybe. I don't know. I mean, we never dealt with it. I never repainted it or
Yeah.
anything like that.
I mean, you buy something for
My
that
parents took it and traded in for a truck that I had no say on because they wanted a truck and I needed a new car. And they gave a loaner car while they got that one finished off because they were afraid to let them drive it off the lot. It was in such bad shape.
Yeah.
much. Jeez.
I was like, all right, I guess. Thanks for this car. Then I paid it off. Like I got the bill. Slowly paid it off.
Yeah.
My dad, he has a story about when he was a kid. He would always play in this old car, like 1914 car, right?
Yeah.
Like really old, like box kind of car thing, you know. They actually used to sell them here in Marietta on 2nd Street. That's where it was from. And it used to be like a car that, you know, one of his uncles or something drove, and then it was just a junker. So he would always play in it as a kid. And then, you know, they never, you know, obviously he grew up, you know, 50 years later, he found that car that he used to play in. You know, someone had it, like he found the VIN number, he was able to track it down, and he bought it and he repaired it, like over the last like 3 years.
Wow.
So it was the same
It's
car?
the same car
I
he
thought-
used to play in.
I thought you were gonna say he burned it.
No,
That's what Vader did when he got
but
Padme's Nubian.
he completely
bought it,
redid
burned
it. It runs on corn.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking awesome.
nice.
And
Like-
he takes it like, you know, he just goes down the road and stuff now. It's awesome.
Like you just get a can of corn and pour it in and it goes?
Almost.
no,
But
you
no.
just put like feed corn
Yeah.
or something like that in it that it can extract the.
Yeah.
I just imagine like in the back seat you just have a bunch of canned corn.
Yeah.
Like, shit, better pour more in.
I
But
got
it
buddies
was-
I went to school with who do like they're like these prepper guys,
Yeah.
and it's like made me want to get into it too. But they have a couple vehicles that they've modified so they take corn and stuff like that. So it's kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my vehicle was filled with, my week was filled with ups and downs.
Yeah.
Mainly me lying down.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, I want to announce a surprise stream.
Huh?
Are we actually going forward with it?
Huh?
Yeah, I should be good for tonight. I didn't get to talk to Melanie, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to end the podcast a little early today, and we're going to stream Apex Legends
Yay,
Yeah.
tonight.
tonight.
Today.
Yeah.
Yes, after podcast. We'll have a small break because we got to just rechange cables, get
Yeah.
things set
Yep.
up and everything, but
Yeah.
So stick around for that.
Cool.
We'll have some people playing that. It'll be a good
it'll
time.
be fun. I think
You guys played that when me and Calvin were gone, right?
yeah, me, Shane, and Rick played it while you guys were gone, but
Yep.
I think tonight Rick's sticking around to do the switcher, and then me, Shane, and Calvin will be playing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It'll be my first
Yeah.
time playing it. I've been looking forward to playing it. Looks fun. It looks
I haven't
amazing.
seen anything about it, heard anything about it. Didn't watch you guys' stream.
It's great.
I watched a
It's got
couple
great
YouTube
reviews.
videos.
That's all. Yeah.
I just heard that it was
Yeah.
Wait,
very
you didn't watch
popular.
the stream?
No, it's busy.
No, I didn't watch it either.
Yeah.
Well, thanks,
Sorry.
Gavin. Jeez.
So, in any case, my week was an interesting one.
Yeah.
I kind of hurt my back a little. I'm not exactly sure how, but then I made the terrible mistake of going to Columbus to COSI, and I walked around for like 4 hours at the museum.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, my back was just gone. Like I couldn't walk.
It's pretty bad. I thought you were
His
like
head
fucking
was on
with
his
me.
hips,
When I first saw it, I thought you were fucking with me.
It was pretty bad.
I started walking around the same as Rick, and Eric's looking at me and Rick like, what the fuck's going
Well,
on?
I saw you first. I just saw you walking like, what are you doing? You're like, what? I'm like, I don't know. And then Rick comes by, what's going on?
We all start doing it. All our backs hurt.
It's like
Rick's
when we all
"No,
shaved."
Mine's the back that hurts. My back hurts too, Rick.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's feeling much better today.
You went to chiropractor, right?
Yeah. I went to the chiropractor, so
So
it's getting fixed up.
What they tell you? What the chiropractor tell you was a problem?
Hip flexors, he thinks.
Yep.
What was the
Hip
the
flexor.
root cause?
Yeah, they're
Arm
stiff and they're
controller.
pulling on your lower back.
Oh, I do yoga.
Rotator.
Lenny, it was of no use. It was of no use.
Yeah, I remember seeing Rick, like, it was the other day, he was on the floor, he was doing one of those, like, right hand down, left knee down, reaching out
Yeah, I
with,
saw
like,
him
leg
going
and
downward
stuff.
facing dog earlier.
Yeah, like, just trying to do, I don't know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just trying to fix it myself, but couldn't do it.
didn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You got adjusted.
Yeah, I got adjusted, and it's responding to heat and stretching now, so
Okay.
pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
But my up, I had to. It was almost an emergency binge.
You did have an emergency binge this
You
weekend.
did. Yeah.
So last week we recorded a game night, right? And I think Rick was interested, like, because it's a board game, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But the subject was RWBY, which is the show that me, Calvin, and Aaron have watched on, and we haven't gotten back to do the new season yet. But we're like, hey, let's check out this board game, and you seem to really enjoy it.
No, the board game was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
the board game was
that
fun.
should be out on Saturday on Early Access,
It'll be on
right?
early
Yeah,
access,
so-
yeah, and that'll be live in 2 weeks. From then, so.
Yeah.
But that was cool. And then the reason we were doing that is because we plan on bringing RWBY back here very soon, or we've actually already recorded one that will be going up on early access Saturday too. So you'll have the early access. Will have the RWBY first episode of Volume 6 and the game night.
Yep.
The game night has Rick without any knowledge.
Yes.
The reaction has Rick with all of the knowledge because
Yeah.
he watched RWBY in 3 days.
Well, I binged it all in 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched season 1 on Friday, and then I watched the rest on Sunday.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, because
Season 1's a lot shorter.
We were like, we were playing the game and we're kind of explaining like, oh, this happens, this happens. Like, oh, okay. You're like, I think I would like this. I'm like, Rick, I think you would like it too. And then like 2 hours later, he's like, I'm up to episode 14. He texted us.
He's like,
Jeez,
yeah,
Rick.
It was funny.
So the first episode will have all 4 of us here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not in it.
Yeah,
no.
and Rick gives his thoughts on the first, 5 volumes.
5 volumes,
and stuff.
yeah.
And
How
it is a lot of
long
fun.
would you say it is altogether? Like up until now, like did you get to watch through?
I mean, it was probably like 10 hours
Oh, man.
of watching.
And
It's
Say
like
so.
it's like 12 episodes.
And
volume.
I didn't watch the
15 minutes.
trailers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were short little trailers, but no, the
Yeah.
first. I mean, the thing is, like, they vary from like a 6-minute episode to like a 23-minute episode.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
and it changes as it goes through with the different volumes and stuff too, of like getting a little longer as it goes. So,
Yeah.
but no, it's
Well,
really
anyway,
good.
we'll have a true 4-member team for RWBY,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
which will be good.
But one of the favorite things my week also, last week, is Eric and I started reacting to one of my favorite shows of all time,
Yeah.
which you guys will see.
You mean
eventually.
that surprise that's coming today?
Yeah.
Want
Well,
to keep it a surprise, or you want to spoil it? I don't know. What's
Just
we
keep
do?
it surprised.
we
You wanna
spoiled
keep
him
it
coming back.
surprise?
I want to hype this. I want people to watch it.
People expect RWBY. They don't
Well,
expect what's coming
don't
next.
expect Rick.
What?
what?
They do.
But yeah, I mean, with these guys on Breaking Bad, me and Shane are just, sometimes like when they're doing that, we're like, we should do something. So we found a show that just me and Shane are doing, and it will go up on early access probably later this evening.
Well, not just early access. There's gonna be one on YouTube.
Yeah,
and one
yeah.
on early access.
It'll be up on YouTube
So
and early
there'll
access.
be the first 2 videos available later today.
Yeah.
One on YouTube, one on early access.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
but I don't want to
look forward to
spoil what
that.
it is, but it's a fun one.
It'll be fun when it
I-
does.
I'm glad you
assume I've
guys.
only seen
I'm glad
2
you guys have been
episodes.
enjoying the first 2 episodes
Yeah.
of that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Crimson gave 10 bits and asked who my favorite character from RWBY is. Pyrrha.
Yeah.
Was
Pyrrha,
my favorite.
yeah.
Now in the game night, you were playing as Roman Torchwick.
Yeah.
So how do you feel now that you were playing a character you didn't know who he was, as compared to how you feel now?
At first, just looking at him, he doesn't look very imposing, but he's actually a really cool villain.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a real
He's pretty cool.
villain.
Yeah, I liked him a lot. I wish there was more of him in like season 5,
Yeah, of course.
but what can you do?
No, Pyrrha was a great character.
I love,
Penny, really good character.
I love Nora.
Nora.
Nora's probably my
Nora,
favorite of
yeah.
all of it.
Yeah, I definitely see that. I really like RWBY.
There are none I dislike.
No, not really.
I don't think.
No.
They're all interesting characters.
Other than the bully.
I don't
Fuck
like
that guy.
Yeah.
I never
mean,
liked
you're meant to
the
dislike
chameleon
him.
girl, Hila.
Hila? Yeah.
Never liked her.
I like her.
I don't know why.
Oh.
Gila?
Never know why.
Just gotta find one.
Shane, if you can't hold it in, you can text me.
Who was that?
Brendan.
Brendan.
Nope,
Well,
no teasing. No teasing.
a bunch of people have said
no spoilers.
interesting things.
Have they?
Yeah.
But
People trying to guess what it is.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
You know,
It's-
can
Yeah, we're just
confirm-
gonna be watching RWBY with Shane now.
That's what it
catch-up
is.
series.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Great. So glad we decided to do that.
I can't remember the last time I binged a show, especially like that, and now it's killing me
Yeah.
because I have to wait a week.
I know.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
terrible. I hate it. What's worse is when when we do catch-up series and you just watch one a week. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, man, I have one a week.
Yeah.
And then you, like My Hero, then you finish it and you're like, wait, there's no more?
Yeah.
It didn't end, though. Like,
Yeah.
we got to wait
We gotta wait
months
for more, like
to
some
get to one a
normie-
week again?
That's how I felt for season 6 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Did 1
exactly,
through
yeah.
5, 2 every weekend.
And then you had to wait like 2 weeks, and then season 6 started.
Yeah.
Like, imagine
you
when we
have to
get through Doctor Who and we finish, like we've had one a week for a year and a half now or something, you know? Like imagine when we get to the end of it and you're like, wait,
Yeah.
now I have no more Doctor Who. It's weird.
Yeah. It's
So-
definitely very weird.
I've,
Same thing
uh,
happened with like
I mean,
Avatar.
I enjoy, especially for the discussion aspect, being able to do the one a week for stuff like Doctor Who and like these big franchises or have these epic stories. But like some shows that are more like comedy based or a little more lighthearted, like I just watch on my
Sure.
own. Like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I really enjoy that one. I binged it all. I'm current now. And I just started watching The Good Place. Have you guys heard of The Good Place?
Yep.
I've heard
Yeah,
of
I've heard
it.
of it.
Yeah.
I've
I've
heard of
watched it.
I watched the first season. I got to
it
the end of
was-
the first season. I was like, motherfucker, this is good.
What's it
was
about again?
No, it's really good. It was mentioned a few times on reaction wise,
Really?
and I was like, maybe
Yeah.
there's some moments of it that I'm like that would be really good for reaction, but there's other
Maybe.
moments I'm like I don't know if consistently it would
Yeah.
be good for reaction.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's about it's a Kristen Bell series.
Oh yeah, she's dead or some
and
shit.
It's about the afterlife.
Yeah, it's about her
Okay.
going. It's about her going to the afterlife.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see Veronica Mars
Yeah. Yeah.
because like people loved it and they came back with so much hype.
Yeah, the only thing I know about that is the Kickstarter.
Yeah,
Is
because
that
it's so
similar
successful.
to?
Yeah,
Is that similar to Mars Attacks?
almost. Yeah.
Yeah. Veronica Mars Attacks.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Good Place is good. I mean, I don't
It's a
know,
sequel.
like, having watched the first season and I've watched a little bit into the second, like, I don't know if it'd be like a good reaction series for us or whatever. Maybe. I mean, I think we can make anything real good, But no, I mean, the basic premise is just like Kristen Bell wakes up in heaven / the good place, and she doesn't belong there, So
Gotcha.
it's funny.
It's a pretty fun show. I like it.
But
Yeah.
but I do gotta say the transition from season 1 to season 2 is fucking crazy.
I've
It's
done
really cool.
I've done season 1 and 2 and started 3, and then me and Molly
Yeah.
haven't finished 3.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. I finished True Detective season 3 last Sunday.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely loved. Yeah, so much. That was really good. That was like what I was looking forward to for a long time. Season 1's one of my favorite things I've ever watched my entire life. Season 2 wasn't as good. I don't think it was terrible like other people thought. It actually had like probably Colin Farrell's best acting role ever. It's just the script was all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Season 3, they just said, you know what? Let's just do kind of what we did in season 1, except change some things, and it's better. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's like Code Geass.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, I guess, yeah. It was
We can get some
great.
True Detective statues.
That'd be nice. It was great.
Kevin,
yeah,
are
so.
you going to do something with that balloon, or is it just going to
Eventually.
hang there?
I mean, eventually, you have a story you're gonna tell.
Forever.
You
Oh, yeah. When we
he wants
do
to
redemptions
he
and
wants to
stuff.
pull it down. He wants to suck it up.
Yeah.
Dylan Flo, I agree. Steven Dorff, he's one of the guys in it, because there's Masah Ali, and we all know he's
great.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
But
I
Steven
love
Dorff,
Masah
like
Ali.
he was in Buffy, I think.
Stephen
he-
Dorff?
Yeah.
Stephen Dorff.
Or no, he's in Blade.
Oh, he's the bad guy
Okay,
from Blade.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was
Ethan
like in a
Frost.
Britney Spears music video. Like I don't
have
know
it
what the
at
hell
home.
this guy's from, and he
He's a blood
absolutely
god Blade. Sorry.
he absolutely killed it in this
Good.
role. Yeah,
Cool.
I just want to go back and watch all his stuff now. Like after True Detective season 1, I went on this kick, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch every single thing Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
I mean Woody Harrelson. Harrison Ford have done that too.
Woody
And Matthew,
Harrelson, yeah.
Matthew McConaughey has ever done. Same thing with Tom Welling and Sam Witwer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
yeah.
Before we get too far in, I want to knock out this bounty.
Okay.
Ooh, a bounty.
Yeah, we're going to watch a trailer for Monster Hunter
He's no
World
good to me dead.
X The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Okay. So you'll know everything and be able to tell me what's happening.
Everything.
Nice.
All right, let's pull this
Now, I'm
sucker
pretty sure
up. I've
I've
not played a
seen-
Monster Hunter. Although it's been something that I've seen and I've been like, I should get into this. Then I never do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got one for the Wii U.
I have this game, but I haven't played it yet.
Have you not?
I bought it on sale on Steam a while back. Plans to play with a friend, and I never see him on playing that game.
All right. Here we go. So excited.
Ooh.
If anything was going to bring me in, it's this.
It would have to be this.
Rose, huh? All right.
Must have been magic of some kind that brought me to this world.
Magic?
I'm leaving this one in the Witcher's hands.
Venture
Oh,
to
wow.
say
I love it when they
there's
try to
a
explain
problem in the
new
woods.
characters in a
Yeah.
in a other universe.
Yeah.
Those birds attacked me too. Any idea why they suddenly turned
Fucking
aggressive?
birds, man.
It's the same voice actor.
Birds.
Something was manipulating them.
It must be something else. Now, show yourself.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh, Leshen!
Whoa.
Oh no!
That thing looks scary.
That's cool.
Oh,
Scary, man.
they're terrifying.
He's gone.
It's like that thing
Oh.
from Prince of Persia 2, Warrior Within.
Oh yeah, the shadow thing he's after you.
That should do the trick.
Nice. Oh,
Ancient Legend. That seems like worse.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
It's old and shit.
Oh look at that.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Oh
fucking
my
cool.
Oh,
God.
he's
Yeah.
got Keen.
Whoa, who's that?
oh baby, shit.
What?
Siri's been places.
Beautiful
I
woman.
know.
What are you talking about?
That's Siri.
Yeah, that's
Siri?
Siri.
She's your daughter,
Where's the redhead?
Ish. Yeah. No.
Capable of
Ain't my
handling
daughter.
this yourself.
and she can teleport around.
That's cool.
Teleport over,
badass.
teleport over here,
She's
baby.
badass.
She's got the outer blood.
Hunter.
Hunter.
That's cool.
Dude, hell
No,
yeah.
Monster Hunter.
Exploring unfamiliar territory.
Whoa.
Few things more interesting.
What is that thing?
it's the
Sweet.
young version
It's a
of
free
the
update?
Goblin King.
It looked like a
Kinda, yeah.
Balchinian.
Yeah.
Balchinian.
From
I
The
don't know.
Hobbit.
Okay, cool.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
Hell yeah, hell
That
yeah.
might bring me in.
I haven't. I would play it with someone. I haven't played it all yet, so
I know
I
the-
would be starting brand new grinding, all that kind of
Okay.
stuff. So
I know the
I-
people who like it swear by it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I
And
mean, I love the idea of fighting these giant creature monster things, and
World is also supposed to be by far the most accessible, of the series because
Okay.
it's a pretty complex game to get into. It doesn't hold your hand a lot, but
Yeah.
World is supposed to be the one that is newbie friendly to an
Gotcha.
extent.
Okay.
good.
Cool.
I started playing one on the Wii.
Wii U.
Monster Hunter Try.
Monster Hunter Try. Yeah.
I started playing
that's
that
the
one.
one,
I didn't
yeah.
get very much into it, but I thought this one being a multiplayer aspect, I think it's like 3 or 4 players can play together. I thought might hold me more into wanting
Yeah.
to kind of go through and play it.
Yeah, I've wanted to try it out just for the multiplayer part of it. I just like playing online with friends and stuff like that. And
See, I don't.
well, yeah,
That's my problem.
You don't like multiplayer, Rick? Like working together as a team?
he doesn't like playing
well,
online. with
like
friends.
Cuphead.
I like it in board games and Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I mean couch stuff is great, but for some reason online just never feels right.
What about like this is like
You're fundamentally against it.
this here would be like a couch kind of style, but
But would be online.
you're but you're online
You
playing
can sit
together.
on the
though.
couch from your house.
Yeah, sit on the couch and just pretend I'm sitting next to you. I'll talk to you through Discord.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still co-op style. I think it still would be fun, but the thing I've heard about Monster Hunter games, they've always had a lot of you got to go out and kill a lot of these things to grind up to get the weapons or the armor you need to be able to
Yeah.
take on the other bigger things and get their tails and their scales. And
Maybe if you ever finish Kingdom Heart, we could stream that together.
I should be finishing it this Sunday, Monday. I hope. I haven't gotten to do any of the extra stuff I want to do off stream, but I still want to do it because I really want to get the ultimate weapon before I finish
Sure.
everything. Because it's supposed to have the max strength and AP you can do. So
Your next stream on that is Sunday?
yeah, Sunday's the next
10
of that.
a.m.?
Yep,
10
10
So
a.m.
some
for
of
that.
them-
Do you know what the ideal group size is for Monster Hunter, or does it matter?
I think
I think it's 3.
I think you
I
can
think
do
it's
it by
17.
yourself. What?
Oh.
I
Jeez.
think you
Trying to be
can do it by
involved.
yourself, but I think you can do 4-player co-op for it.
Because I know Maggie's interested.
I know
in
for
it as
sure you
well.
can do 3, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you can do 4.
Okay.
Because I think the buddies I was trying to get in with, they always end up having someone going in and out of this as their 4th, and I was trying to get in there, and every time I would try to, they would be filled. And
Chat says solo or up to 4.
Up to 4. Okay.
Okay. I thought it was 4, so I don't want to be wrong, so I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that could also be a game that we could try sometime and do 4 of us with the Switcher and everything, and
Yeah.
try to co-op
That would be
through
fun.
and see how
Yeah.
it goes.
And Geralt and the Witcher is a perfect fit.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll tell you, the most fun I've had online was Crash Commando or Uncharted 2 with Eric and Aaron.
Yeah, that one was a lot of fun. I
I
love
mean,
that. I mean, I love the single player campaign, but the multiplayer was great.
it was nice because we got really good. Like we were winning every match, towards the end. That was fun.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So
that'll do
good
for the Witcher.
for the Witcher thing
That'll
there. That's
do
really cool.
big.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I think it looks really cool. I don't know The Witcher well enough to be like, oh my gosh.
I'm
but
so excited. Not nearly enough Gwent in that trailer though.
I wonder if you can just.
Tuela.
I wonder if can you just
Tuela.
play him in general? You know what I mean? Like start right off the bat
Sure.
as him and play through.
I know there are Witcher specific
Quests.
monsters, obviously, and quests.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
probably you play him those quests.
Like okay, for example, when Star Fox is in what's it called?
Yeah.
Atlas. Is that what it's called? Art.
Cloud Atlas.
no.
Tom
You know what I'm
Hanks,
talking about?
Halle
Yeah,
Berry.
yeah.
Starlink.
Starlink. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
the
know
game
why-
you
yeah.
own. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm
I
trying to
have
think
all
of
the
it.
knowledge.
But in Starlink, when Star Fox is there, like I can play a Star Fox the entire game. But there are specific Star Fox missions that
Sure.
are specific to having that character and everything. So I wonder if you can just play as him the entire time, or if you can only play him as him certain times, or it'd be sweet if you just started him the whole time. But can you upgrade his armor? Does he always look the same?
Is everyone walking around as Geralt in this world?
Yeah, like I don't know how it works out. So it looks really cool. I wouldn't mind playing.
I've heard from somebody who has played or has seen gameplay or something like that, and seemingly all of the moves and attacks are all the same from the Witcher games.
It looks
so
like he was using all the signs from the game.
Yeah.
So
little shield and stuff. Very
so
cool.
it's basically like playing the Witcher in this other world.
cool.
So should be good. I'm really looking forward to it. I own the Witcher games. I haven't played them yet just because of time.
Pretty much me too.
It's a huge time investment. and
It's worth it.
I feel like I would get very engrossed.
Yeah.
I think I bought 3, or I own 3.
Yeah,
Probably
I,
because of the redhead. I don't know.
I know I own 3 and all the DLC, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
I have another amazing thing for the week. It's
That'd be
just like a
amazing.
short video I sent to Rick. It's something that happened, and you don't really got to be a big sports fan to appreciate it.
I watched it. I did not appreciate it.
I am not a sports fan, and I doubt I will.
I'll remember you. What is it?
Oh, yeah. Well,
look
let's
at
see.
it.
It's a basketball game. It was basically a game-winning shot. Some information. Dwayne Wade.
Should we watch it and then get the information?
No, I mean, I can just tell you something about it. Dwayne Wade. This is his last season. He's 3-time NBA champion. Played with LeBron.
I remember one was Michael Jordan's last season too.
Yeah. So everyone was.
Until he came back.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, he's 37. He's. But he's like his last year. Like everyone thought he was gonna be bad because last year he was hurt and he didn't have a great year last year. Well, he's back playing for the team that drafted him, and he left them a couple years ago because he was pissed off about money. But he came back. He was retiring here, and he's like the 6th man, so he doesn't even start. But he frequently gets game high scoring, and he does all these great plays. So like everyone around the league is just really appreciative of him. So last night he played the Golden State Warriors, which are one of the best teams in history.
The team to beat.
Yeah, there's a team to beat, and they're the best teams in history. They're probably going to win this year. But so let's watch. Dwayne Wade has the ball.
Wade against Iguodala. 5 seconds left.
This is out.
Waiters back to Dwayne. Shoots.
Blocks.
No, he couldn't
Block.
get it off. Now
Throws it
fires
off.
Whoa, shit, that was good.
Oh my gosh.
It counts.
I'm chasing him. He's trying to get away.
Yeah.
Get him.
It got blocked, caught, and then thrown again and made
At
it.
the buzzer.
Yep,
Yeah.
at the buzzer.
There he is.
I love those colors of the jersey.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
the
stands
colors
up,
are awesome.
Then he jumps up on the scoring
Kind of
table.
like my shirt a little bit.
But it's real crazy.
It was staged. It's all K-fob.
No, that's pretty much it right there.
Kayfabe.
Kayfabe. Yeah, it's not K-fob.
But I mean,
like
this guy's a legend, and he's been to the promised land 3 times. So just real cool that he did that against the Golden State Warriors, which are unbelievable.
You clapped. You must be really excited.
I appreciate that.
Well,
Damn,
it looks good.
in some real sports news, WWE.
Look what you did, Shane. Look what you
What's
did.
happened?
So
WWE's legit, man.
We need
Roman
a
Reigns.
shit story real quick. Get all the blind wave think Notch is done.
You're right.
The bingo card.
Yeah, the bingo. Recently Roman Reigns had to leave wrestling for a bit because of cancer.
Yeah.
It is in remission. He is coming back.
I watched him like in front of the crowd saying what happened.
Yeah.
I have no idea who this man was.
We have it here,
But
actually.
I actually kind of got emotional for this dude.
Oh, I definitely did too. Especially the way he announced he was leaving. I was like, "Geez, Louise, that's awful." You know.
It's like a 5-minute long thing.
Get ready because we're gonna watch all of it.
Yeah.
Are we? Okay.
No.
Oh,
It's not
we're
that
not.
good.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's spoiled. He's better.
Okay.
Yeah, you can check it out on your own time.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it was an
emotional thing.
Yeah.
He's been living with cancer since he was 22. He's 33 now.
Yeah.
11 years?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been fighting it and keeping it off, but it just recently got worse, and he had to take more action against it.
He's got a family as well, so great news for them, obviously.
Yeah.
Great news for WWE because he's one of the bigger superstars.
Yeah.
I mean, cancer can touch anybody. It's affected a lot of people. I remember we were watching when Spartacus was on air, and we lost the first actor that played Spartacus to cancer.
Yeah.
And they had to replace him.
Yeah.
You guys are currently watching Dexter. Michael C. Hall, the end of Dexter, last couple seasons was fighting cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. He didn't tell anyone that he showed up to accept his Emmy.
Yeah.
And he had cancer. He had a cap on his head and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
So, but no, good for this guy. I mean, remission is always great, but the rest of his life he has to make sure he's
he's not
getting
out of
scans.
the woods
No.
by any means, but it's,
I mean,
it's good.
my mom was in remission, at one point too. So
Sure.
he can come back, but it's great news though.
Yeah.
It is great news for a lot of people, so very, very happy for him.
Yeah.
I had something I was going to talk about that I thought was kind of cool. So we're getting into the season of Girl Scout cookies, right? So I don't know. I figure all you guys like Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Sure.
I like Thin Mints the best.
I like Samoyas.
Yeah.
Samoyas.
Samoyas
I don't
and
like
Thin
the
Mints.
social interaction of having to order them from somebody.
Is that why you
I don't
always
like
eat
that.
mine?
You just want to. You just want the food and magically appear.
Yeah.
In your stomach.
Like you don't like them sitting outside Walmart and you go over and buy them like
yeah,
that, or
they're
what?
like, they always see me as like, oh, hey, he's a whale.
He's
gonna
a
buy
mark.
lunch. I'm always like, I don't want any. Come out with Oreos. This is what I want.
It's crazy.
Oh man.
No, I'm kidding.
It's like a drug deal. You send someone in your stead to go buy the
Right.
things.
Yeah. Well, the last time I remember
proxy.
buying Girl Scout cookies was at Doughboys whenever I was working there.
Yeah.
And then these Girl Scouts came in and I bought some. And they were like, okay, well, it'll be a couple months before you get them, which I
Sure.
thought was silly, but whatever, okay.
Yeah.
But I quit Doughboys.
Yeah, you stopped working there.
And they brought the cookies to Doughboys
Yeah.
because they didn't have my address or
I
something.
had them tonight.
You guys ate them all.
They were under the counter, and everybody at Doughboys ate them all. Like, what are these? I don't know. We don't know.
No
what they
one
are.
told
Let's
me
eat 'em.
they came in and all of Doughboys ate my cookies.
It was Sam's idea.
It's just like Blind Wave.
He's like, he doesn't work here. Fuck it.
Yeah, I remember back when I was driving you around a lot when you're delivering and stuff. I had
Yeah.
ordered Girl Scout cookies too, and I said, hey, when they come in, just bring them around.
I think
or
you-
call me
about
or
that.
I
something
think
like
Calvin
that.
ordered them the same day I ordered them because he had been
Yeah,
in
you
there.
got them.
might have.
Didn't you get them,
And
Calvin?
then they brought.
No.
They,
Oh.
no.
I bought like 4 boxes of Samoyas.
So both of those, when we ordered them together, I think, and then they brought them there because that's
Yeah.
where they had done it. And we weren't there, obviously.
Yeah.
And the guys who worked there that were our friends
Sure.
didn't notify
No.
us of cookies.
No.
They instead ate the
We
said
did.
cookies.
Yes. Yeah.
they did.
So I never got those cookies. But that wasn't even my story. Like,
Are you owed cookies?
That's the
I feel like
last
I
time.
probably owed Thin Mints or probably Thin Mints. I would have ordered Thin Mints.
I definitely ordered
Like,
like 4 boxes of Samoyas.
I don't think you do. You can go take it up the Girl Scouts.
I have to, I guess.
Hey,
Hey,
Girl Scouts of America, they're basically the government, man.
Yeah, right, man. It's
The
Illuminati
mafia.
and
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
lizard people.
well, with the Girl Scouts, like we're talking about them like sitting outside Walmart or whatever store, selling cookies. There was this thing, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, where these Girl Scouts had been out and they were selling cookies outside of a store like that. And it was raining really bad.
Yeah.
And there was this guy who came over and he was talking with them and they had sitting out in the rain and stuff. And out of the goodness of his heart, he bought, I think it was like 120 some boxes of Girl Scout cookies for like $500 and some. So that they would leave and not have to sit out in the rain.
Yeah.
And they took a picture and stuff, and it was like this big like warming heart moment thing of like being nice to these Girl Scouts. So they didn't have to sit in the rain and everything. And the photo went viral. So I don't know if you guys heard about this or
No,
not.
I did
haven't,
not.
no.
That's fucking cool.
Which was really sweet. Well, the other side of the story, is that the DEA had been on the look for this man.
Oh, no.
And when that video went viral, they said, hey, that guy
That's the
is
guy.
the guy we're looking
This
for.
generous motherfucker.
And they
For
found,
what though?
I forget exactly. I think I took a picture of the incident
Damn.
that occurred
I hope it's yeah.
to see what
They
all.
forgive him
The
for his
DEA,
generosity.
No.
No, so the man in the
That poor
photo,
guy.
more than $500 to buy 121 box of Girl Scout cookies.
Please don't be a pedophile.
Arrested in a long-term federal drug
Yeah,
investigation.
DEA.
Yeah,
so.
DEA.
The photo went viral on Facebook, and let's see, he was arrested. He's accused of conspiracy to manufacture and distribute heroin, cocaine, and fentanyl.
Oh hell.
His last name's McGowan.
I got two friends like that.
Well, conspiracy to manufacture.
He allegedly tried to import drugs from Mexico. Apparently, he's in charge with conspiracy to possess with
Allegedly.
intent to distribute controlled substances, and there's a whole list of different things that he had supposedly done.
Drug dealers do good things too.
Yeah.
They
Hey,
can.
you're not a sum total of the worst things you've ever done.
Al Capone did good
you
things.
will be tried
Fuck
for
yeah,
it.
he did.
Yeah,
He's
you will be
charitable.
tried for it.
So,
Yeah.
so the full list of things he's
Gaddafi.
is conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute controlled substances, conspiracy to import controlled substances, conspiracy to commit bulk cash smuggling to the amount of $1,004,665.
Gotcha.
Possession with intent to distribute and distribution of heroin, maintaining a drug-involved premise, conspiracy to structure transactions to evade reporting requirement, and 3 counts of unlawful use of a communication.
Yeah.
You missed interstate travel.
Oh, interstate travel and transportation and aid. And I thought you were like, look, Aaron, that says The Onion.
That would be funny, but no.
I would have felt bad
awesome.
for him. I would have felt bad for him if it was like cannabis or something like that. But with it being
It's a lot
Those
of
are
heroin.
Heroin's,
things, too.
heroin's a
Those are
dirty,
really,
dirty drug.
Some rough stuff.
But no, I heard that story and
Allegedly.
I'm like, it goes from such a nice, heartwarm, like, oh, that's so nice of this guy to, well, you're dealing drugs, we're arresting you. Like,
Well, at least he had cash on hand.
so he fled like a. I mean, he just had warrants out for him. I mean,
I don't know if like
was he up for trial and left?
I'm not sure on all that. I can look through
He's
it
probably
more, but
connected to a case where people were
And they were
naming
looking
him.
for him. Yeah.
like, yeah. So like he was probably laying low,
Yeah.
and they found him through that. Like, oh, we know he's over here
I
now.
also wonder if the Girl Scouts got to keep the money or if it's like evidence. No.
I don't know. I imagine they got it. I don't know. Like they just take it back.
They better.
And he get- I
'Cause
mean,
it-
And he,
what
he
good
just
is it
keeps the
anything?
cookies, and then he's charged for that too.
Hey, we can't have you keep the money, but you can keep the heroin.
yeah, right. Let me see if they say anything. No, I don't think so.
right.
Nothing about that. So
Well, I got another news item here. AMC operating chief said that the third Walking Dead series is in active development.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Television series, huh?
All right.
The latest Walking Dead spinoff, which should become the third series, it's in active development, says the chief operating officer. We're not yet at a stage where we'll be announcing its plan to premiere, but we've hired creative people that have pitched story outlines. We feel very good about the development of that series.
Yeah.
Well, good. When Walking Dead is at its best, it's some of the best stuff ever.
Yeah. I haven't
Yeah.
watched Fear. I mean, just a couple episodes we did.
I
watched the first season. It was good.
I've seen into season 3.
Yeah, the beginnings of things are always great, but I know it takes a time jump and stuff. So
Yeah,
Some things get better as they go.
yeah,
some things do. Yeah,
I know. My biggest thing was always Agents of Shield. Like it wasn't the best first season, but it's one of
Yeah.
the greatest
Well,
shows on
I guess I
TV.
meant like I guess in Walking Dead's case, like the beginning of a zombie outbreak when everyone like doesn't know what the fuck's going on and they don't know how to kill zombies yet. Like they don't know what causes what.
The worst thing about that as a viewer is that we've seen so many that we know what you should do,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
so frustrating to see these people who like are like, well, what's going on?
as if
And I'm like, what
zombies
the
were
hell?
never like a
Don't you-
mythical monster.
Yeah,
and
so
you
like
don't know
in,
what to do.
in that universe, they've never heard of zombies. They don't know
Yeah.
what they are. They just
Sure.
happen. But if it happened today in the real world, you'd be like, well, it's a fucking zombie shooting the head.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
We literally have manuals.
yeah,
Yeah, we
exactly.
do.
So they need to. Do they have a TV show like that where it starts happening? People are like, well, fucking, and they just stop it and it ends. You know what I mean? Like,
No. I mean, there's stuff like Supernatural where everybody has heard the myths, but they don't think they're real.
yeah,
Yeah.
But whenever it's like, oh yeah, silver, garlic, okay,
Yeah.
and then sometimes it doesn't work.
yeah. I mean, there's what Zombieland. I don't know what the beginning of that was, but everyone seemed to understand what zombies were. You know,
Yeah.
they had a list of like, don't do this, don't do this, run
Yeah.
faster than the fat guy.
Always
you know?
double tap.
Did Shaun of the Dead? That was they knew the zombies, right?
Yeah.
They're like,
Did
don't
they?
say that word. Don't say it.
Yeah.
It's not them.
Don't
Yeah.
say that Z word. Don't
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah. Well, the same in Walking Dead, they like the walkers, you know? They
Yeah.
don't-
Yeah.
Sure.
The walkers.
But yeah, but they didn't have like a concept of zombies though, right?
I guess not. No, I
think
don't know
so.
what a zombie
I mean, you
is.
get that in a lot of like, superheroes, Superman. Like, no one's like, oh,
You're
he's a
not
superhero.
Superman, you know.
Well, there's another show I'm watching where it's like there's these weird creatures that are, they can't really be in light. It hurts them.
Yeah.
They bite you and drink your blood and all this stuff. And they're like, that's a fucking vampire. And someone says vampires. Like, we don't use that word. They're not vampires.
Yeah.
They're like, there's a fucking vampire right there. What are you talking about?
We call them drinkers.
They call them virals. That's what they call them.
or something. Yeah.
It's like, what? What do you mean? It's a
Biters.
vampire.
Yeah.
Kill it. Kill the vampire. So
Big bats.
So I've got a couple.
Exactly, Tetsuo, the strain. I was just thinking that I wasn't going to say anything. It's a vampire show. But it's,
Yeah.
But they don't
It's
mention
Del
vampires.
Toro. I mean, yeah, it's absolutely, it's one of the best shows I ever watched.
that's not the one I'm. That's not the one I'm talking
Benicio?
about. Is that one where they don't know, they don't call them vampires, or they know the rules and they?
Well, no, they actually, I think in this universe of vampires are much different than like, you know what I mean?
So are they vampires and they call them vampires, or they're vampires and they don't call them vampires?
Well, what they are is part of the twist, but they,
Okay.
they're basically like vampires.
Okay.
Okay.
So shows like True Blood and stuff like that, like it's well known
Vampires.
that those creatures are vampires and they know the rules and stuff like that.
Well, in that world, everyone knows what a vampire is, don't they?
yeah.
So
Blade-
I think I
Blade's
saw
like
the
that, too.
first episode,
yeah,
and like
that's what I
someone
mean.
walked into the gas station and bought like a 6-pack of blood or
Yeah.
something. And I'm like, ugh.
It's called True
And then I
Blood.
didn't watch
it's like
anymore.
a Japanese manufactured synthetic blood that they can drink.
It bothered me. If
Yeah.
they would have opened up with like the titties that are usually in that show, I probably would have kept watching. But they had that, and I'm like, it seems weird.
There is some of that too.
Alexander Skarsgård.
He is
Okay.
He's in it.
Thank you, Shane.
All right, thanks.
He's got
you
some
know
nice
that, Aaron?
titties. He's got some nice titties there, and you should.
So, Entertainment Weekly has a video of them going to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Ooh.
I thought we might check out.
Yeah.
It was suggested in our Discord.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, this will be coming out this summer in LA and then this fall in Florida.
Oh, is this the new
This is
Disney?
this is the theater park, the
Yeah.
expansion to Disney.
We need to fucking go there, guys.
Is there volume, Rick?
There should be.
Did you mute the thing
I
again?
don't think so. Nope.
What have you done?
I haven't muted anything.
Maybe there's no volume.
Maybe it's just
That's
super
ridiculous.
quiet or something, but I don't think we need it anyway.
Okay.
That's never
Someone-
gonna happen.
someone's
There's gonna
talking.
be a million people in that courtyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was meant for no video, I think.
Yeah, no audio. Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
Well, there's clips of them like walking around and stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll just like, and
sure.
then you can go down this
So you-
alley, and then this guy's
Fuck
like,
them-
"Hey, get out of
fuck
here!"
them in the ass.
I really want you guys to be able to feel like you're in the Star Wars universe, and then yes, and then I don't know what he's saying
There's some
here.
stuff
There's no
over here.
pictures. Damn it,
It's
Rick.
like some of it wasn't
Dash
working.
Rinder
Look what you done,
comes
Rick.
out. That's right.
At least he's doing
Dash
stuff, Aaron.
Rinder
What are you doing?
do?
coming back to
Complaining.
canon. All right, he's
There's
got
nothing-
YT 2400 coming out. The Outrider, baby, it's coming back.
Like that one has audio.
Well, then it's muted here somewhere.
It's not. It's not, Aaron. It's not.
Refresh it.
All
Yeah,
I'll
refresh it.
Refresh it.
Okay.
Beep, bloop.
Have to watch another
Sorry.
45-second ad.
Does that have audio?
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
There's no audio there either.
Yeah. I think it's just
It's
fucked,
fucked.
Aaron.
Let's not
We're all
watch
good.
it.
All
We're all
right,
good here
fine.
now.
Unplug it.
We just won't watch it.
How are you?
No,
God
it's
damn
not
it,
that
no.
because a YouTube thing was fine.
Well, you gonna watch a guy talking and not know what he's saying?
Use your imagination,
I
Aaron.
can lip read you
it's Disney.
on the computer downstairs when
think
I have
he's
to
saying?
identify what
I mean,
episode it is.
There's an article. He probably tells. It probably says what the information he tells us is.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You get to cosplay.
Okay.
They were invited to tour the new expansion that will open this summer at Disneyland Anaheim and at Walt Disney World in Orlando this fall.
Yep.
It's too much for just one story, so we're broken down to an immersive tour that you can get into without buying a ticket.
If you want the real information, watch the video.
So there
Yeah.
are like 7 different chapters here
Okay.
that you can go through.
Okay.
I assume there's going to be some slideshows. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
All right.
let's
Show
check
me
out-
here-
some stuff.
Here are things not meant for audio.
Blue milk and green milk.
Yep. So they
That's
got,
cool. I wonder what it's made of.
It's probably like a milkshake or
Do
something.
you do you think it's like a milkshake?
I love
or
that
do you think it's
butterbeer
like
fucking
probably a
that
milkshake.
Harry Potter world.
Butterbeer, Harry Potter world.
But, yeah.
I might be able to
I think
tell
the
you.
frozen butterbeer was
The
better.
frozen
than
Well, the
one was
frozen
one was
frozen
way
one's where
better.
it's at. Yeah, I actually, yeah.
Rick, that damn Hulu ad is
So
it's
big.
okay. It's all good.
Yeah, it's pretty
What we
bad.
saying? What we seeing here?
I'm just trying to look up the.
Blue milk.
Yeah.
Blue milk. Okay. Just telling us about
I'll tell
the
you, it's not
history.
actually milk.
Okay.
I want chunky milk.
What?
It's
Like
soft-
cottage cheese?
I had to throw away some chunky milk the other night.
It's soft frozen like a milkshake. It's enjoyable even for the lactose intolerant. It's a lot like a smoothie.
A smoothie.
It's been
Okay.
sweetened and infused with berry and melon flavors.
Oh, okay. So that's why.
So if I'm allergic to berries, I shouldn't have it then.
Yeah.
Can you get it right from the tit?
Of what?
Of the
Like
the
Luke?
sea cow. The blue milk.
Oh God, what's going on?
What happened? Quit grabbing my titty.
Dang it, Shane.
You deserve this.
Shane just got hurt somehow.
Here is
I barely
don't know what
touched it.
happened.
this slammed in my hand.
Oh.
Yob shrimp noodle salad.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That looks good.
What do you think of the shrimp
Looks
salad?
pretty good.
I think it's good.
I liked it. I thought it was great.
It is a crustacean native to Naboo,
Naboo.
considered a delicacy to the
Nubian,
Gungans.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this headset
Here
out so you
is
don't
a
crush it.
Ronto wrap.
Ronto. Ronto is the big giant things in Mos Eisley.
We should try to do some of these
Oh,
for
yeah.
cooking with
A
Bible Wave.
Ronto rack?
Ronto.
Wrap.
Ronto wrap.
Wrap.
Like
Okay.
a soft.
I'm like, it doesn't look like a wrap.
Barbecue pork with grilled sausage, coleslaw, and peppercorn sauce.
Ooh, that does sound good.
In the galaxy, a Ronto is a giant dinosaur-like domesticated beast that Jawas ride through Mos Eisley
Yeah.
Yes.
and on Tatooine.
Big ones.
Big ones.
Fried Endorian tip-yip.
Tip you.
Ooh.
Tip yip. I don't know what Endorians are. Endorian.
In our world,
Endorian tip
fried
Endor.
chicken breast
Yeah.
with mashed
Okay.
potatoes and mixed vegetables. In the galaxy, tip-yip are flightless birds found among the Ewoks.
Tip
on
yip.
on Endor.
Okay.
Tip yip. Tip.
And we have
What are you doing?
Kadu
That's not-
ribs.
It's the replacement to what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Barbecue pork ribs with blueberry cornbread. In the galaxy, a Kadu is a featherless ostrich-looking creature that Gungans ride into battle in the Phantom Menace.
Mm-hmm. Here, take on this one.
The Felucian garden spread.
Felucian Garden spread.
Okay.
Meatless meatballs made
No.
of vegetable kefta with herb
Kefta.
hummus, tomato, cucumber salad, and pita bread.
Sounds like I would not eat that. What are you doing
That
there?
sounds pretty
Might
good.
not like that either.
Agent J sent us a treat stream, by the way.
Yay, Agent J, thank
Thanks,
you.
Agent J.
Thank you for the
Oh my
meat.
gosh.
Roasted burra fish.
You know, like in Shadows of the Empire, like the richest people, like Shizor, well, I call him Sizor, but
Yeah.
Sizor, like they have access to like all this kind of food. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
those
feel
look
like
cool.
Prince Sizor, yeah.
What are those?
Dessert time. A raspberry cream puff top with passion fruit mousse and chocolate cake. And the Galaxy Star Wars Colony Masters are still working on the backstory.
Oh, okay.
So they made this and they don't have a.
Man, we ain't found shit.
Ooh, look
I've
at
heard some
those.
really fun things about this.
Yeah.
place. Like you can haggle with like the store people on like prices of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Cool.
Haggle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also have some
Everybody's
alcoholic
in
drinks.
character,
It looks
you-
My
like.
dad haggles all the time.
you're allowed
My dad
to
haggles in
cosplay.
Walmart.
So you know what that means? That they're even higher than what they should be, so that you
Yeah.
can bring it down.
Sounds like a great system.
It does.
Well,
And apparently, like, all the stuff you can get there is supposed to be like in-universe stuff you can buy.
well, what kind of money do they take though?
Republic credits.
But those are probably no good there.
we don't
No, take probably the not.
public credits here.
I imagine.
Credits and-
I mean, Disney Park has a like a wristband that you scan.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
if you go in there like,
You can.
do you guys take Republic credits? Like, no, they're no good here. We need something more real. So you pull out like real money.
Yeah.
And you're like, here you go. It's like, that's better. Yes.
I would love that.
Fun stuff.
I think
I love-
the idea of potentially like,
What?
like doing some kind of like adventure is cool.
Yeah. I love someone who's like, pull a blaster on them and get it for free.
We need to go there. We need to go there, make a vlog, play Smash in a hotel.
I mean, I have
Why?
I have heard of the who the host is of this, like the Star Wars character they're using to be like the guy for this spaceport or whatever.
Yeah.
Because there was a video that released today, an animatronic of him. I don't know if I want to tell you who it is though, because it's
Okay.
so fun. But I don't know if it's a spoiler. It's not really.
Yeah, just tell me.
Here's the Millennium Falcon. But
Ooh, I love that. It looks so good.
Yep.
Well, what's great is like
Hollow chess
Solo
board.
kind of has filled it out a little more too. You know.
Here it is on the outside.
Oh,
It will
wow.
never be that open.
Nope.
Those people are not really
Especially
there.
not in there.
Yeah, that is a green screen.
Those
Yeah,
are
that-
fake
that
people.
is extremely green screened.
Yep. You get to actually go up the ramp with the Falcon. Obviously, the rooms you're going to, there's multiple ones in there, but you'll be able to go through the Falcon in the line.
Nice.
So yeah,
nice.
okay.
Like,
The,
Oh,
Love it.
okay, yeah.
the guy that's going to be the animatronic that's talking is Hondo. Hondo Inaka is going to be the host
I'm
of Galaxy's Edge.
Really?
so
Yeah.
excited about that.
So it's
You
an
know,
animatronic Hondo?
Animatronic Hondo. You
Better be-
Jim
better be voiced by
Cummings.
Jim Cummings.
It's Jim Cummings, yeah.
Nice.
But he's going to be like they released a video of like him moving around, and I didn't hear it talk or anything, but it looks good, man.
Yeah.
It should be much better than Chuck E. Cheese back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember those? Oh, Chuck E. Cheese now in the days.
I would just love Hondo to be talking to me, saying like, buy this, you do not like it,
That's great.
This endeavor will be
extremely
He'd be so funny.
profitable.
Here's a picture of Docking Bay 7
I
at
want
the
his
park.
voice.
Yep.
For the Black
Nice.
Mirror episode.
right?
You know what I mean?
That's cool.
Wow.
These are just concept art.
Oh, okay. I thought that was.
Gotcha.
Hondo appears in the episode of Early Access that went live today.
Yep.
Hondo.
Pretty good episode.
Yep.
It's a Kurosawa episode.
It is indeed.
That was a highlight of my week, watching that.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's good
That was
stuff.
Really, really good.
All right, so I've got a Cobb video.
Cobb.
Really?
What's the Cobb?
Learning the alphabet with Calvin Grubb.
Oh, goodness. I
have
wonder
not
what
watched this
Z
one.
will be.
Who all have we done now?
What do you think Z would
We've
be?
done me.
We did you.
Did Eric?
Did we do me?
Shane.
I-
No, I think
yeah.
you're the last.
Well, he said he wasn't going to do you.
we haven't done
It
you
just
yet.
wasn't anything interesting.
I
that
thought
you
we
ever
did
say.
him
It
already.
was me, and then I think Shane, then Rick, now you, and then Aaron's last, I think.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think he's going down the line. Like me, Shane, Rick, Calvin, then
Okay.
Aaron.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. All right, here we go.
Z is definitely Zip Strip.
I thought it was
gotta
like
be.
It's got to
my
be.
eye
yeah.
hurts.
All right, hang on. What else could
Yeah,
there be?
I don't know if I want to turn this down or not.
There's Zip Strip for sure.
R could be Reek. He
she-
said that a lot in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the Reek could easily be a thing. I'm trying to think of other things that Calvin says a
L.
lot.
I'm pretty sure he's going to say, I'm trying at one
Yeah.
point.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know.
well, let's see.
All right, let's
You
see.
can stop looking at me like
Definitely
that,
know
Rick.
what Z is. I don't know about X.
A is for B is for C
Broly?
is for Crusader. D is for
Dang it, somebody's gonna quote that. Eric, we will never let you forget.
Okay.
It just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Kirkland and Twine.
H is for
I don't want it.
The Giants.
I is
Yeah.
for
I don't want to know.
pregnant belly.
I don't want to know.
In a car?
I don't want to know. In a car? I don't want to know.
Breaking
I
Bad.
don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. Oh,
J is for
just let that sink in.
K is for
Katie.
L is for
Yeah.
M is for N is for O
That same clip.
Eric.
P
Out
is
is
for
dick. That's good.
Peppers.
Q is for R is for S is for T is for
That's good.
U is for V is for
Vampire Diaries.
W is for
What's in the package?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. He gets hit in the face.
Is this something cool?
X is for
Xenophobe's Guide to the Dutch.
Y is for
You son of a fucking asshole, bitch cunt motherfucker! Oh, gosh! He did worse. That's much worse.
Z is for
Yeah.
That was a good
Awesome.
one.
What was
I love-
S?
Spoilers, but it
Spoilers.
was all of us on Calvin's.
Yeah.
Calvin's face on all of us.
Okay.
It's like
okay.
4 audio tracks.
That makes sense. Spoilers.
Yeah. I love it.
Good
Thank you,
stuff.
Cobb.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Cobb.
good
job. That was
Amazing.
great. Yeah,
That was great.
I'm
I
gonna
really enjoyed that.
read some donations and bits and stuff because we got a stream.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yep.
wrap up a little early probably,
Apex
and then we'll be
Legends.
going and
Yeah.
doing Apex Legends. So
Yep.
don't go too far. We'll be back live
Yeah,
here after we
absolutely.
go through a few of these little.
GoCats989 is subscribed.
Thank you, Go
Thank you, Go
Cats.
Cats.
Thank you.
Agent
Thank
J
you.
subscribed for 6 months. Also sent us a treat stream.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Jay.
Agent J.
Thank you, Agent J.
We're
We
still waiting on it
appreciate
intently.
Suki resubscribed for 21 months.
Thank you,
Holy
Suki.
crap.
21 months. Almost 2 years.
ZD resubscribed for 6 months.
Thank
Sweet,
you, ZD.
thank you.
Hope
Thank
you enjoy
you.
the content.
Thank you.
Crimson, 10 bits.
Thank Crimson.
Thank you.
Hey, Rick, started watching One Piece again, but I'm watching it in subs this time. Loving it. He's on the Alabasta arc. Just met a character. He's my favorite character so far. Oh, no. Do you have a favorite character? Mine is Zoro. Zoro might be my favorite as well.
Yeah.
He's
Not,
great.
not the same Zoro.
No. Townsend resubscribed for 21 months. Whoa, that's like almost 22 months.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Awesome.
Almost.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Lano Games resubscribed for 13 months. I forgot to
Hey.
celebrate my 1-year anniversary.
Aw, thank you, Lana.
Thank you.
Lano.
Phenom Taker resubscribed for 21 months. He is right. It's almost 22.
Thank you, Phenom Taker.
Old School Boy 2K is subscribed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Top Screen 100 bits.
Thank you, Top Screen,
Top
for the
Screen.
100
Thank
bits.
Gondar resubscribed for 12 months. 1 year.
Yes.
Gundar.
That's almost 12 months.
Brother Tone, Tier 3, 21 months. What the frack?
What the frack?
Stop it! I'm trying to do a thing. Stop it!
Stop it. Stop it.
ZD 500
Wait.
bits.
What
What?
are you doing here? Go ahead. Do it.
Fomarak resubscribed for 3 months.
Oh, thank you.
Crimson 10 bits. Hey, I don't know if I can continue Hunter x Hunter. I love it, but I started watching One Piece and I love it. I'll try to keep up with your reactions.
You had to pick one? Okay. Well, thank you for keeping up with the reactions.
I have never done it in my life.
Definitely keep up with the reactions.
I've never done it before in my life.
Bojangles resubscribed
wanna
for
do it,
9
Shane?
months, saying
I kind of want to try it.
BWB.
BWB, thank you, Bojangles. Also, guys, do not do this at home.
Yeah. Also, make sure you
Hazardous to your health.
exhale heavily
Rick is
after
an
using.
expert on helium intake, and he knows that we will not do too much because it can destroy your brain.
Yes, Jasmine
Well, I'm not
Booth
doing it, I'm not
resubscribed
doing
for
it.
12 months. I feel like that it just said 11 months last podcast, but oh well, I'll take the credit.
Yay.
Thank you,
Yes,
Jasmine.
take the credit.
You sound like
Cody,
Aaron.
What do you mean sounds like Aaron?
I do sound like Aaron.
I want you to do it and do your Aaron voice.
Okay, so
Just a little bit. You just breathe
inhale.
it in. You breathe it in.
Yeah.
yeah,
Here. I'll make sure there's pressure. Go ahead.
Hey guys. Shane.
You didn't get very much.
Yeah,
I'm trying to talk deep.
You did not do very much.
no, he didn't at all.
He's scared.
Cody resubscribed for 5 months. Yeah, that wind was crazy. Tore the roof off my dad's old porch.
Okay, motherfuckers. I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch. What would you do without your bomb, Shane? You fucking nothing. Nobody. You'd have to fight like a man. You know. I'm God.
When do I say I'm God? What?
Oh my gosh, I
so
can't believe
good.
that. Yeah.
so funny.
I want to do it
Aaron.
again.
Aaron, you do it. We might not be able to hear you. It's supersonic.
Oh man, I got a lot.
I'll just wait.
Okay.
Hey guys, what's up?
That's exactly the
Is it-
same.
oh, it doesn't do
You
anything.
didn't
to
get
me.
me.
I wanted to do. There's a moment in
Clip that shit, man.
There's a moment in Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
where you hit these healing balloons and you're with like Buzz and Woody and stuff, and they're all like, "Oh my gosh, my voice is crazy! Oh yeah!" And then all of a sudden you get, and he's like, and it doesn't do anything to Donald's voice. His
I
stays
was
the
so
same.
shocked to hear myself.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm doing it again.
That might be treat
Don't
stream.
want to do too much.
I've done fucking drugs. I don't care.
You want to get tree stream?
No, I want to do this again.
Go ahead.
All right, so I don't think I got too much of it,
You
but
get more.
it got a little bit, and
Yeah.
then it's going away real quick.
All right, let me do it again.
Hang on, let me. You did
You want-
too.
Yeah. Make sure you get it over
Let me
here.
actually.
Drink it in, man.
All right, did I get any this time? Hey, I think I did. All right, guys.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
time for the podcast, and then we're gonna be doing Apex Legends afterwards. So prepare
Sounds like Aaron's
yourself.
impression of Aaron.
It's mine. It's me doing me. All right. So continuing on with more of these bits, and we're back to Aaron. Okay. So never mind. It's all gone.
It's not quite gone.
You want to do it?
It's mostly there.
Sure.
Use it like a bagpipe.
Yeah.
Put it under your arm.
Hit that again. It's good stuff, says Shane.
Cody, that wind was crazy. It tore the roof off my dad's old porch. He's from Benton County, about an hour west of you guys. Glad that everyone's safe. Also, 5 months. Woo!
It did sound. It sounded the same at first,
It sounded
and then
a
it
little
changed
bit,
a little
yeah,
bit. So
yeah.
it's funny.
Bell Revin 1986 is resubscribed for 16 months. Awesome. Hope you guys had a
All right,
good
you
day.
ready?
Obligatory monthly hashtag WinRWBY.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
I don't remember if I've ever done that.
I don't
before.
know. Wow.
You
This is
never
crazy.
done helium
And
before?
I'm starting to talk normal, talk normal, talk normal. God damn it. Can't.
Was that treat stream?
Yeah, I just put it over there.
Okay.
We're finishing up.
You missed me.
What'd you do?
I just talked with that.
His voice is deeper, actually.
His voice was really deep. It was surprising.
Hey, mother. What's up?
It was like tetrafluorethane.
Do Gollum.
Like-
Your Gollum impression.
My precious.
Do it, quick.
I can't.
You're losing it.
I lost it already.
Do Nick Cage. Do Nick Cage.
Bojangles gifted Brendan a subscription. Bojangles has gifted a total of 21 gift subs to the channel.
Nick Cage.
Say free falling. Free falling.
Just Nick Cage.
What should I say?
The bees, the
I'm more of a
bees.
treasure protector.
Actually, I'm more of a treasure protector.
Bojangles with 1,500 bits. Thank you,
The
Bojangles.
Declaration of.
It's time to go. Gonna steal the Declaration.
Thank you, Bojangles. Sir Tony with 50 bits.
I'm kind of jealous of Aaron now.
Rock Fu has subscribed.
Because of what it did to me.
No, you just get to talk like that all the time.
Oh my gosh.
We're
You son
listening
of
to
a
the
bitch.
bits. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Robin from YouTube resubscribed for 5 months.
Thank you,
Crimson,
Robin.
10 bits. I want to know, Rick, who is your favorite character in RWBY? I already answered that
You
one.
talked about that one.
The
I'm gonna
Plutonic
steal the
subscribed.
Declaration of Independence.
Thank you, Plutonic. Bigfoot G resubscribed for 4 months.
What it does to make you cry.
What up,
I'll be there
y'all?
to make you smile.
Glad y'all was safe and no one was hurt. Congrats on Rick entering the RWBY fandom. Now, enjoy the hell of one episode a week. Hope y'all have a great rest of the week.
Thank you very much.
My
we love
name is
you.
Castiel.
We are listening.
I'm an angel of the Lord.
Crimson, 5 bits.
Blah, blah, blah.
Will there be another anime to replace Code Geass when it ends? There will be a poll.
There will be a poll.
Mighty Apple subscribed. Thank you so much. Crimson Comet also subscribed. Russ Cass gave 300 bits.
Thank you, Russ.
Gigatech resubscribed for 4 months. Garrick Loran, 100 bits. No memes. This week just went downhill.
Hey Rick, apparently there is also. Oh, I must not gotten very much. It only did a little bit. Damn.
Let me help.
Stargazer, 10 bits. Rough week at work, but thanks for letting me spend my unbirthday, real B-Day as a leap day with you guys.
All right, I must have gotten some this time. Apparently, there's some memes that we have missed that.
They were not in the live podcast suggestion channel. They're not official. You'll have to wait.
There are no official memes, guys. You're supposed to put them in the podcast section and do it correctly.
They're
So
probably
do
working
that
on
next
it.
time, or else we're not going to
Rick,
look
have
at
you
this
heard
stuff
about
anymore.
the law and the letter of the law?
And we're out of time anyway.
We're out of time. We don't have time. We're going to do Apex Legends. Make
Yeah.
sure you guys come back for that.
Guys, stick around,
So
please.
tonight there'll be a secret surprise video reaction series starting with me and Shane.
Yeah.
On Saturday you'll be getting RWBY. What was the name of that? Combat Ready? video?
Combat Ready.
You'll be getting that with Rick, who knows nothing about RWBY, and then later you'll be getting season 6 starting on early access with Rick knowing everything.
Volume 6.
Volume
Ruby.
6. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much
Thank
for all
you,
the
Aaron
bits.
Mayick, for the treat stream as well. Everyone who
Nope.
all the-
Nope. It was Agent J.
Fuck!
Agent J.
And
Sorry, I
I
didn't
wasn't
mean to
done.
scream it.
11 claws, 10 bits. Have you guys seen the Ryan Reynolds Detective Pikachu promotion? It's hilarious.
I did not watch it,
have,
but
yes.
Shane
Good.
did.
I watched
I
it.
ended up watching it. Yeah, it was
good.
funny.
I didn't think it was funny, so I didn't put it on the podcast.
You're a fucking idiot.
I see.
There's not much left in here.
Redemptions.
Redemptions. Are there any redemptions?
Let me check if I can find it.
Breathe it all in, Eric.
There are a slap.
No, don't. A slap.
Bell Revan, Eric slap Rick to initiate him into RWBY.
Rick, get over there.
I'm going to slap Rick.
Slap the fuck
Rick,
out.
get over here, damn it! Rick!
Ah, there we go.
Oh man.
There's still some left.
Is that the only one?
That's it.
That is all,
All right.
guys. Thank you so much for being here. We will be back in a little
I
bit.
love
We will be
you.
back in a little bit and be doing more Apex Legends. So
Yep.
bear with us for a little bit.
Bye.
Bye bye.